It begins not with a bang, but with a whisper, a faint digital ghost in the machine. For decades, our virtual playgrounds have been beautiful, sprawling lies. We have been gods in worlds of amnesiacs, our actions dissolving into nothingness the moment we turned a corner. But a quiet revolution has been brewing in the backrooms of Rockstar games, a vision so ambitious it seeks to shatter this illusion forever. What if a game world could remember? The clues are not hidden in a dusty in-game file or a cryptic teaser. They are buried in the most unassuming of places, the dry, technical language of patent documents. And within these blueprints lies the promise of a world that breathes, a world that feels, a world that never, ever forgets. The echo in the street, a world that remembers. Picture this. You're driving through the rain-slicked, neon-soaked streets of Leonida. You take a turn too fast, your fender screeching against a sleek, expensive coupe. The driver, a man in a vibrant floral shirt, stumbles out, shaking his fist at your retreating taillights. You melt into the traffic, the incident fading behind you. In any other world, it would be over. A transient moment, lost to the digital ether. But not here. Weeks later, you walk into a high-stakes underground casino, your suit crisp, your confidence high. And there he is, the man from the coupe. His eyes, sharp and recognizing, lock onto yours. He doesn't see just another gambler. He sees you, the one who ruined his car and fled. A subtle nod to the mountainous bouncer by the door, and your carefully laid plans disintegrate into dust. This is not a scripted mission. This is the first shudder of a world waking up. This is the power of what the architects call a virtual biography. Every soul you meet, from the harried street vendor to the arrogant socialite, carries this digital soul. It's a ledger of their experiences, and crucially, of their experiences with you. That fender-bender is logged. The store you robbed last Tuesday is remembered. The kindness you showed a stranger is noted. But a solitary memory is a lonely thing. The true magic, the terrifying beauty, is in the connections. These biographies are woven together by an invisible social fabric, a digital nervous system for the entire city. That man in the floral shirt tells his friends, who tell their associates. The information ripples outward through the web of gang loyalties, neighborhood ties, and professional circles. Your reputation is no longer a simple number on a screen. It is a living, breathing entity, a shadow you cast that stretches across districts. You are not just a player. You are a part of the city's gossip, its folklore, its fear. The city itself will speak of you. The patented dialogue system ensures the chatter you hear is not a loop of generic barks, but a dynamic reflection of the world's state. If it rains, people will grumble about forgetting their umbrellas. If a dramatic shootout shattered the peace downtown last night, you'll hear the whispers the next day. Did you hear what happened? They say it was a war. The citizens of Leonida are no longer background props. They are the chorus to your tragedy, your triumph, your chaos. The hunted, the end of the omniscient eye. For generations, law enforcement in these worlds has been an act of divine punishment. The flashing star appears, and the police, all-knowing and all-seeing, descend upon you with impossible precision. It was a thrilling game, but it was never a hunt. It was a timer. The new vision, meticulously detailed in session management and AI patents, shatters this divine intervention. It proposes a shift from omnipotent punishment to a gritty, grounded investigation. Imagine the scene again. You pull off a perfect heist. Silence. No siren wails. Then, you see it, a shimmering eye icon above a civilian. A witness. They fumble for their phone, their voice panicked. Now the police are alerted. But the signal they receive is not your divine coordinates. It is a description, your car, your clothes, and a blurry snapshot of your last known location. When the cruisers screech onto the scene, they do not race toward you. They establish a perimeter. A dynamic search zone blooms on your map, a living, breathing entity that expands and contracts based on new information. Officers fan out, their flashlights piercing the alleys, checking behind dumpsters. They are not chasing you. They are searching for you. If you break their line of sight, you break their certainty. The hunt becomes a tense game of cat and mouse. Swapping your vehicle in a dark garage, changing your jacket in an alley. These are no longer cosmetic choices. They are tactical maneuvers that can make you a ghost. The police will stop cars that match the description, questioning drivers, their suspicion growing with every dead end. For the first time, escape is not about outrunning a timer. It's about outsmarting a system. It's about becoming a mystery they cannot solve. The heartbeat of Leonida, the unseen director. But how does a world of this scale avoid feeling empty or predictable? The answer may be the most profound innovation of all, the intelligent director. This is not a human, but a complex, overarching AI, the silent heartbeat of Leonida. It watches you constantly, an unseen storyteller gauging the rhythm of your experience. Have your recent hours been filled with quiet tension? The director might stage a spontaneous, joyful street festival in the district you're entering, flooding the air with music and laughter. Does the city feel too sterile, too safe? It might orchestrate a bank heist gone wrong a few blocks over, sending police sirens weaving through the streets, a narrative storm for you to stumble into. This director works in concert with seamless session management, invisibly weaving players together to ensure the streets never feel barren, that the world pulses with a life that is both independent of you, yet beautifully responsive to you. Leonida is not a static stage. It is a living play, and the director ensures the drama never ends. The weight of action, a tangible world. To make this illusion stick, the very physics of the world must feel real, must have consequence. The patents hint at a physicality that grounds you in the reality of Leonida. The procedural parkour system means you will no longer scan environments for glowing climbable ledges. Your character will see the world as you do, a dumpster, a low wall, a chain-link fence become a fluid path. The system dynamically assembles animations in real time, allowing you to vault, scramble, and climb in a unique sequence for every escape. No two chases through the same alley will ever play out the same way, and when you get behind the wheel, the danger becomes visceral. Systemic vehicle damage ensures that a collision is more than a cosmetic scratch. A sideswipe can bend your axle, making the car shudder and pull violently to the left. A blown tire isn't just a visual effect, it's a fight for control. Your brakes can fade under pressure, lengthening your stopping distance in a heart-stopping moment. A high-speed chase becomes a brutal test of endurance against the unyielding laws of physics, where a single, minor impact can spiral into a catastrophic failure that changes everything. The grand design, a world that breathes. So, what are we left with when we piece together these fragments of code and design philosophy? We are left with the blueprint for a world that feels, for the first time, truly alive. A world where your actions are not fleeting commands, but indelible scars and brilliant highlights on its digital canvas. A world where you are hunted not by gods, but by men and women relying on fallible witnesses and flawed information. A world that tells its own stories around you, its rhythm conducted by an invisible hand. The mystery is no longer what they are building. The evidence is there, in black and white, in the patents and the previews. The suspense, the palpable tension now, is what it will feel like to step inside. To live in a world that, after all these years of silent observation, finally turns its gaze upon you, looks you in the eye, and remembers. The architects are nearly done. The world is waiting to wake up, and we are all about to become a part of its memory.